YouTube. How are you guys all? This new video is all about LASIK eye surgery, and here I am 1 year later talking about my experience. To be exact, 1 year later was actually on February 17th, 2018. Last year at this time, I had gotten my eye surgery done. So for those of you who clicked on my video, you're probably curious on maybe what eye surgery is like a year after. And for those of you wondering what LASIK eye surgery is exactly, it's pretty much them cutting up your cornea, lifting up the piece of flap, and then the laser shoots your eye and corrects your vision. That is the most basic way I can explain it. And I actually been wanting to do this video before when I actually did get my eye surgery, but I decided that I wanted to test it out to its full year instead of just doing it right away after a couple of days, because I really wanted to give you guys an in-depth review of 1 year after and what the experience is like. Do I still see 20/20, etc., etc. I've been wearing glasses, guys, since I was in 5th grade. I was actually nearsighted. Nearsighted means you cannot see from far away. I had very blurry vision. It was really bad. And in 5th grade, my teachers and doctors told me that it was time to wear glasses. Finally, when I turned 27, I decided to get eye surgery done. Previously to consultation, I had worn contacts. I wore my glasses. And contacts are great. I did enjoy them for, the years that they served. I had gotten contacts since I was in high school because there were just days that, glasses got in the way and contacts were just a lot easier to wear. It's been years and years since I have worn glasses and I wore contacts, and I decided that it's better to invest my money in something that I feel like will potentially be long-term, and this way I don't have to buy contacts and glasses anymore. Instead, my eyes can just be free. So before I got LASIK eye surgery, I had actually gotten an eye doctor's exam. My doctor told me that I was a really good candidate for eye surgery. She said my cornea was very strong and that I was a potential candidate. So I actually went to 2 facilities to get a consultation. One of the facilities I went to was very clean. I remember being very excited, but what kind of took me off by surprise was the price. But I was ready to pay that price for my eye surgery. In the United States, eye surgery is very, very expensive. It is around anywhere from $3K all the way to $5, maybe $6K just to get eye surgery done. Now, the first place I went to was, like I said, the price was very steep. It was very up there. I wanted to get it done in February because in February I knew I had a week break, and I knew during that week I wanted to stay home and just rest and get my eyes done and stay home. But unfortunately, the first place that I went to, they couldn't accommodate those needs, so I went to another place. I actually went to Dr. Dello Russo in Manhattan to get my eyes checked. So I went in for consultation. They gave me the okay. They put me under these machines to check how my cornea was, to check where my eyesight was, and also something about reading glasses. Now, they had explained this to me before I walked into surgery, that as the older you get, you're going to eventually need reading glasses. And I actually... This is something that was explained to me in the first consultation I went to at the other place where the price was a little bit more steeper. They told me eventually I would need reading glasses as I age. This is just something that happens to everybody. I was going to need some reading glasses. Going into consultation, I was very, very excited because I knew I was going to get it done. Like, nothing was going to stop me from getting my eyes done. And I actually got it done with Dr. Dello Russo because I had heard about him so much before on the radio ever since I was in high school. And I just remembered that name, and that name stuck out to me. Sometimes if you go on the Dr. Dello Russo website, you'll see like, oh, they have like 1,000 off, you can get 1,000 off your surgery, etc., etc. And also, the price kind of took me in for Dr. Dello Russo because the other place was more expensive. Dr. Dello Russo, it still was expensive, but it was more within the price range I was looking for. and they were able to accommodate my needs for when I wanted my eye surgery done. And consultation went great, everything was free. They said I was going to get new sunglasses, that I was going to have a package where if anything ever happened to my eyes or if I wasn't satisfied, that I would have the next 7 years covered if anything happened. They would do my eyes again and it would be free because I already paid for that service. They explained to me how I had to stop wearing contacts. Now, some people, it varies what others people tell them in consultation. They told me not to wear contacts 2 weeks before my eye surgery. And actually, I was already starting to let go of my contacts. I was starting to just wear glasses because I knew what was coming. So I prepared early in advance. I just wore my glasses because I didn't want nothing happening to my eyes. I didn't want any infection, nothing to worry about. So I just decided to just stick with my glasses until the surgery was coming up. Also, pre-surgery, I want to say that you guys should shower really like wash your hair and everything before you guys do the surgery, because your eyes will not be able to touch any sort of water or anything after you get your eye surgery done. So pro tip, shower before your surgery, feel clean, feel yourself, get comfortable clothing ready so you guys can be under the table and you feel like you'll be able to survive for 2 weeks without really putting any water in your eyes, etc. Also, make sure that you wear absolutely zero makeup before your eye surgery. Make sure you eat a good breakfast because I don't know how long the waiting time will be, but the eye surgery itself is pretty quick, but just make sure you have something to eat and you're just prepared for that day. Something else I forgot to tell you guys, before the surgery, pre-surgery, make sure you guys have somebody that picks you up after the surgery is over, because yes, you can see, but you want, they give you like these sunglasses and stuff, so because your eyes are very sensitive to light during this point after surgery is over. Make sure you guys have somebody drive you after your surgery is over. Just wanted to clarify that. Make sure that your room is completely dark. Make sure that you have no sunlight coming in, that you keep your sunglasses on. During surgery, I remember that day clearly. I went to the counter. I talked to the receptionist, told her I'm here for my appointment to do the surgery. Everybody was very professional, very nice. They gave me a couple of documents to sign previous to what they had explained to me. So after I paid and after I signed all my paperwork, it was finally time to do the surgery. The day before the surgery, I was a little anxious. I was a little nervous. But I was overall very excited about what was happening to my eyes because, like I said, I've been wearing glasses since I was in 5th grade. So it was time for me to go under the machine. When I was under the table, I was nervous, but I was ready to get this done. I was ready to go. I was ready to get my life and my journey to change over the course of 10 minutes and under. I was a little nervous once the actual performance was happening. They put some numbing drops on my eyes. I want to say I felt no pain during the actual surgery. What you feel is mostly like pressure, because you know that they're cutting up the cornea and you know that they're lifting the little flap so your eye can receive the laser from the machine so it could correct your vision. Now, there was a point where the doctor told me to look at the green light, which is what I did. I followed the instructions really well. There was a point, though, that when that happened, I remember the table going down low, like jolting, like really quickly, and I was so nervous because I couldn't see anything. It was like pure black. I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? I went blind, blah, blah. No, they were actually just working on my other eye, and they had switched me really quickly. And when they finally went to my right eye, I was actually done. The surgery itself, I want to say, took at least maybe 5 to 6 minutes, and it didn't feel long. And then once the surgery was over, I was like, that's it? It's done? They're like, yep, that's it. They had put these little contact bandages on my eyes. Once the surgery was over, I felt them putting like some contact bandages in. And after the surgery was over, guys, I could not believe it, but I could see everything really clearly. Really, really clearly. Once I was out of surgery, they took me into a dark room because your eyes are really sensitive to light. So they put you in a dark room for about 30 minutes to an hour so you can close your eyes and rest after the surgery process. Once the 30 minutes were up, they took me to another room. They checked my eyes again. They removed the contact bandages, and they gave me dark sunglasses. And then once that was done, that's it. I was done. I was ready to go home. So post-eye surgery, I didn't feel anything. All I remember was that I can see everybody so clearly. My mother was there. My mom's like, oh, she's like, so how was it? I was like, oh, I'm like, I can see you clearly. I can see everything from far away. And I wanted to say I didn't feel any pain or anything like that once the surgery was over. Now, here's the storyline kicker. So after my surgery, that same day, my dad, for some reason, decided to go, I don't know, do some errands before getting my antibiotics and my medicine for my eyes, my drops, so I can put them in post-surgery. And that's when I freaked out because I was like, oh my God, my eyes are burning. And I still had my sunglasses on. And thank God, I don't know, I remember them telling me don't rub your eyes. But for some reason, during the pain and everything, I just automatically did not touch my eyes. What I did was I did something very smart. I called Dr. Dello Russo's office right away. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in pain. I feel sensitive towards the light. I'm like, my eyes are burning. What's going on? I was so scared because, post-eye surgery, I was fine when I left the building. But then, because I guess I didn't put on the drops right away, the medicine right away, I guess my eyes started to feel the burn from the laser right after, the surgery. So my parents rushed to get the, the antibiotics for my eyes and everything. And I remember I called the people. They're like, yeah, I know that's something you have to put in right away. As soon as you left our facility, you had to go pick up your medicine. So that happened. And once we got to my pharmacy, everything was okay. My boyfriend, he put the eye drops on me, and then all I did was close my eyes until I got home. Eventually, the pain and the burning stopped, and I remember the doctors telling me that I would be sleeping all day after my eye surgery, and it's true. After you get your eyes done under the surgery table, you will be sleeping the entire night. The place where you get your eyes done, they will be giving you special goggles to sleep with at night, so you do not accidentally rub your eyes while you are sleeping. I remember post-surgery, I wanted to check what my eyes looked like. I was a little scared at what I saw in my eyes. My eyes were super, super bloody red. All around, the whites of my eyes were red. What they explained to me was that this is normal because they put pressure in your eye, and plus they're lifting up the cornea, and then the machine's doing its magic. So this was normal. Oh yeah. One more thing I want to talk about is you guys will feel like you have stuff in your eye right after eye surgery. I felt like I had a million eyelashes inside my eye. I was like, why does it feel like I have stuff in my eye, but yet when I go to the bathroom, I see nothing there? It's just your eyes are really dry, so you need to put on some sort of moisturizing drops. Eye surgery itself is, yes, it is less than 10 minutes, but post-surgery, your eyes do take a long time to heal. Now, I want to say it took a week for my eyes to start like being less red, but after a week you could totally see that the bloodshot, the punching of what it looked like it was punching my eye, yes, it did calm down after I put in the antibiotics and following the instructions of the doctor. So they give you like two drops. One is an antibiotic so your eyes can heal. The other one was so you can keep your eyes moisturized. And on top of that, I also want to talk about the moisturizer drops that they told me to buy, and I will share with you. So this is the Refresh Plus Lubricant Eye Drops. And it's very important, guys, that it says preservative free. And these will keep your eyes moisturized, because after surgery, guys, you will feel dry eyes for a good maybe month or so after your surgery is over. So these are really great. And I remember the instructions were antibiotics, moisturizing drops, and of course these. I had to put these on like every hour. So yes, my box did run really, really, really low after a while. But after the 2 weeks, then you can put these on as needed. After that, it was just pretty much, here's the thing, guys. Right after surgery, I really wanted to make sure I saw everything the way I was supposed to see it. So my boyfriend, I kept asking him, can you see those letters the way I see those letters? Can you read those words the way I see those words? I wanted to make sure I can really exercise my new eyes so I can see the furthest I can possibly see. It has been a whole new world. So here we are a year later, post-eye surgery, and I hit the year mark, and I actually went to my surgeon that did my eye surgery recently, to Dr. Dello Russo, and they said that my vision was still 20/20. I could actually see 20/15 still as well. For those of you curious about eye surgery or LASIK, I really recommend, of course, talking to your doctor, talking to your regular ophthalmologist, and asking them if they think that you are a good candidate for LASIK eye surgery. It has been the best decision I ever made. I want to say, experiencing this journey for a whole year, I can safely say Dr. Dello Russo's team is highly recommended by me. I am no way getting any sponsorship or any code from Dr. Dello Russo. I'm just genuinely talking about my honest review about my experience at his office and what happened during my eye surgery. This is just my own experience. It feels nice not to look for glasses anymore under the bed, to wear contacts and search. So a lot of you are going to ask me, how much was your eye surgery? And I will put it down right here. It was expensive, but it was an investment for myself. It was an investment for a life. I no longer have to buy contacts. I no longer have to wear glasses anymore. Are my eyes still dry? Sometimes it varies. Sometimes like I said, I do still have one of these in hand. But are my eyes as dry the same way after the eye surgery right away? No. I only use that very, very little, because sometimes I do get the occasional dry eye. And yes, after 2 weeks, you can wear makeup. After 2 weeks, yes, you can put water in your eyes. Yes, you can go swimming. Yes, you can go to the ocean. And guys, it is a journey. It is a new chapter. It's a very exciting experience. Yes, you do have to follow up with your surgeon right after you get your eyes done. This is something I've been doing like every 3 months post-eye surgery. I went to the surgeon every 3 months just to keep track of how my eyes are doing, just to keep track of if my vision has changed or anything like that. But no, my vision has been pretty good overall. Now, something else I want to discuss with you guys is this halo glow thingamajig. A lot of people said that after eye surgery, you were going to see like all these halos and stuff, like while you were sleeping. And my name is Gisela Murillo. Thank you for stopping and listening to my eye surgery experience. I hope something here has helped you. And if you have any questions, like maybe something I forgot to touch up on or a concern you might have, before going to me about concerns, just go to your doctor first and express any concerns you have to him or her. Again, my name is Giselle Murillo, and I post videos every Monday. I hope this was a helpful video. I hope for any of you deciding to get eye surgery done, you will not regret your decision, or at least I hope you do not regret your decision. Everybody has a different experience. My experience was wonderful. That's why I'm talking about it. If you did get eye surgery done, or if you're going to get eye surgery done, please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear what your experience was, or how you felt about it, or how you were concerned, or anything that might help the llama community out. I love you, llamas, and I will see you, llamas, later. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you guys on the next video.